Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fijian Investment Trader, known as Fijian Traders. This is your host, Mr. Singh. What a day! Oh my God! Maritime Digital Holdings, ticker symbol MARA, all the high of $30, and we couldn't hold all the way of low of $25. A massive drop today. What was the result? We're gonna talk on the technical side. Don't give up. Don't beat yourself down if you're a bull, because we have a lot to cover, and there is in some exciting news, folks. So don't go anywhere. We have a lot to cover. Definitely a one of the painful day today on Mara. I'm getting a lot of questions on that. Are we done selling it? Are we coming to all the way to $19, $20? What are we looking at? We're going to discuss that in the video, so don't go anywhere. Okay, what happened, right, folks? We know the earnings came out. What was the earnings? Digital Maritime declines in the post quarter of fourth quarter earnings and capital raise. That is the question, right? Loss, we expected it, but raising capital, it was a mind blowing by that, right? And they shouldn't have not done that, right? This article was done by another Singh, of a Mr. Jashkar Singh, and also was stating about what was the reason behind it. The shares of Marathon Digital slid, right, 17% on Thursdays, extending after the fall of a day when a Bitcoin miner posts his quarter per share earnings that have missed the consequences. The fourth quarter adjusted EPS of minus 2 cents fell short of 2, an average estimated, but the improvement from zero point 0.7 in the previous quarter. We did improve from the previous quarter, but we still had the loss, which would have been fine if we didn't Mr. Our one of our favorite CEO didn't decided to do that, right? What was he decided to do is to do offering, right? A revenue of the fourth quarter came to 156 million, topping the 146 million in the consensus. So we went up, right? Like I said, everything was, even though we had a little bit loss on that, but we did pretty good on that. But Mr. Fred Telly have decided to do an offering on that. That is the reason that we are struggling on the stock price, and the company expected to further grow in the hash rate of from 35 to 37 in by 2024. By the end of 2025, it is planned to land up to 50 extras and double the current mining capacity. Along with earnings, Marathon has filed a prospect of a mixed self-offering on late Wednesday. Oh, killed it. Why? Should have waited after the innings couple times, then you did it, right? So far in 2024, they have raised up to 489 million in average share of a price of a $19.82, Mr. CEO Fred Telly, right? As for our 10K will show, we have filed a new self giving us an option to raise additional 1.5 billion by the market equity offering. This could bring our potential war chest over 2.2 billion if it's fully exercised, Mr. CEO added. They raise capitals, they do that, and that's what happens, folks. And that is one of the reasons investors get feared and the self-offering happens. And this is one of the biggest thing that happens on the stock when every time there's offering happen. And I thought the earnings report on trends was quite good, but also I wanted to temper the expectation in the terms of having events and Maritime's massive dilution stakeholders. The senior analyst John said recent on this article. So like I said, wheat, marital, digital plum on fourth quarter, but would have not been a big issue of this drop because we had Mr. Bitcoin was doing. It's just the offering has made a impact today, but we're not done yet. I'm still over here, 13,833 shares, still up on my percentage level, but I'm keeping an eye definitely on the selling key levels. At what point I will be selling it, because if it drops to a very key level, I want to make sure I can lock some profits and start selling it, but I'm not over it. But I don't see it dropping it, folks. That's the thing. I don't. My new not really feel I have added is Nevada is the new one I have added 2 days ago, and I'm excited about it. And as usually, you know about my portfolio, so stay tuned, folks. Don't go anywhere because we have a lot to cover, and I know it's not one of the greatest days, right? So even the market opened up, we went high of $30.70, $30.40 was my resistance level as we broke down. and then we came back and tested 27.75. Clearly see that when I saw that in the daytime, and in the morning actually, and we $2.75 got rejected, and throughout we came low of $25.06, folks. $25.06, which, and then we went kind of back up high, of high back again to 26.70, and we closed at 25.90. Right, what are we looking at? What are the expectations for Friday coming up? Because Friday is one of the days that usually we have a mixed results on Marathon Digital. So on Friday, we, as like I said, we made this a big curve right here. Is it coming back and testing back again this 24.39? Very high possibility, right, because of the sell-off. But there's always a but, folks, right? You can clearly see that we have, once we have this sell-off happen, we still expecting it is going in oversold territory, so something to keep an eye. We may have some reversal time and time. Our beautiful $26.60, 20.49 was our 200-day EMA sitting. We are trading today, we closed below, right? And that is the one of the concern we have. In the 3 months, we are coming very close, right? We did this 3 months, it is sitting at $24.58. So we got to keep an eye. If we started trading and we closed on Friday $24.40, right? My apologies, $24. Let me get a better angle. Look at $24.58, and we closed below that. That is going to give us some indication that it is coming back again to the $17 to $19 level, but we got to keep an eye. I'm very confident it will come and test and will bounce back again, because it's going to make that higher high. But tomorrow is the day we're going to recover some of our gains. That is my assumption on Friday, that I'm going to say that we're going to be making some trading sideways and moving around between $25 to $27 level, in between that, because all of this profit, everything has been locked. People have taken it off, right? And of the fear of the dilution shares as the stock offering has resulted in. But we can clearly see that $34.40 time and time, even though we went high of 30 right here at $33, which is going to be our next resistance. But $30 is something above. We are hard to sustain it, and we struggle time and time on that. So that's one of the things that we got to keep an eye on that moving forward. But right now it is showing a downtrend, unfortunately, on that section. And on the 6 months, which going to be the next weekend, which is our moving average, still showing an uptrend pattern, right? Which is sitting at the blue line, which is my 60-day EMA at $26.40, and that's why I'm saying it. Even though we didn't close today, right? We closed below that, and the pink line is sitting at $22. So $20 level, and it's very important, because this is, we have time and time, it was a massive support level right here, folks, right? And even though right here too, like you can clearly see that how much the support level we are sitting in between. So that's why I'm very confident to have that. But everything is pointing on the downtrend right now because of the past couple of days we've been having this. But a clear indication is going to happen on Saturday, when I'm going to release my video after the market closes on Friday. We'll have a better indication, better plan of what we heading coming up on Marathon Digital, because Bitcoin had a pullback too as well, right? I'm going to quickly pull on Bitcoin. We went with a high of clearly, right, we had the massive run of 64, right, and came back to 61 on the weekend. That was also playing a big part on the pullback as well. But we are sitting on the 61. I did say it's gonna go quick 60. I did went up to 64. Very excited for the Bitcoin holders who have been doing it, but right now we had this pullback on this on the Bitcoin as well, because the high was $64,000. Hey folks, I'm gonna let you guys go, because we're gonna have a lot to cover on the weekend, which I'm gonna have. That's gonna be the longest video you're ever gonna see on Digital Marathon is coming in, because we have talk about the fundamentals, more deep dive on those, offering what's going on. But also want to talk to you guys, be careful, because this is a pull point right here, and if it is breaks and doesn't hold on Friday, we are expecting it to be on $20 level, right? But it's not over yet. I'm very 100% confident it's not over, because we have time and time we have acted as a massive support level right up here, right, this range, and right up here too as well. So that's something to keep an eye. So folks, I'm gonna let you guys go. Stay tuned for the next video coming on the Saturday. Definitely in the morning I'll be getting everything done by on Saturday. On Friday, get everything wrapped up. But just there's something very exciting to see coming up on Friday, because that's gonna give a very much better indication where are we going to be heading in the week coming up, and that's going to play a big part of that. Thank you folks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on that notification. As usual, I'd really appreciate you guys' support on that. Thank you.